see the planet's speed on the in the numbers here. So 52 seconds to go 17 degrees for Venus. If we go forwards a day, we'll see how fast that is relative to today. 52 seconds to go 17 degrees plus 1 day, 2 seconds to go 19 degrees. So Venus speeds up, okay, from yesterday to today. Let's go forwards. 11 seconds to go 20 degrees. So it's going to slow at the end of the week. It's going to go 1 more degree, but it's going to take longer. Okay, that's how we read this. We don't want to read too much into the sun because it does balance out quite well day in, day out. So I have been monitoring that for a while, and it doesn't really have a huge impact. But for instance, you've got Mercury here, it's retrograding, I think until the 20-something, 20th, forget the date. But what happens is during this time is your communication by email won't be as responsive, or text message to friends. You might be waiting a little while, and they seem lethargic with their responses. That's because of this retrograde. But once this ends and it speeds up, you'll see the activity pick up again out and about. I kind of feel like it's gone through a little lull the last couple of days. Anyway, so where are we at now? Sun coming into Leo, almost London Open. With a weak dollar index. What do we think is going to happen there then, folks? I wonder. Sun in Leo, weak dollar index, red, relative to all the other collective currencies. Okay. They are all far more positive than our friend the dollar. Okay, pound is obviously strong. Euro is fairly strong. CAD is weak, but not as weak as dollar. Aussie is weak, but not as weak as dollar. Nowhere near as weak as dollar. Stronger than CAD. New Zealand looks pretty good. Let's take a look at Swiss here. Well, appears to be going up. Locally. Right. So we have a weak dollar. We have the sun going into Leo. At London Open. Well, let's read the psychology here of the market. Let's have a little laugh, shall we? Bring up the crosshairs. So they're short there. Price comes down, price comes down, price comes down. It starts backing off here. It doesn't do another low and come back. This obviously, this often tells me that this is the low set. I'm thinking, okay, and then we're going into Leo. Okay, let's read the psychology here. If you were a seller here and price price came down here and you managed to get out, and then when price was here, would you be happy about your decision that you got out afterwards and you were here? I think you would be. Let's look at it from this perspective. If you were a buyer here, price came over here, came back, and then about that same time here, would you be regretting your decision that you didn't get out here? I don't think so. I think you'd be holding on to it. I think you'd be like, yeah, I think we're alright. Like you hit the jackpot. Okay. Let's go around to the next part, the psychology here. Here's a low here. We know somebody sold here. You know, if he didn't get out here and he got to here, he's regretting his decision. Okay, so we've got some sellers here that are regretting their decisions. We've got a buyer here. He managed to get out here. Okay, but he held on a little here, and then he's like, alright, I'm going to hang on a bit longer. And then he's good. So we know that the buyers locally are being paid here. The question is what's going to happen. Well, we have to do what we're told. So we're going to hold this through Leo, and then we will be re-evaluating after that at the next time section, which is obviously down here in about an hour and a half time. Should go pretty fast this time. Notice here we were wide open again, so we had a slow afternoon, slow evening. It was quite a nice pace. This next part here is going to go pretty quick if you stay up, or if you're waking up wherever you are. But anyway, I thought I'd throw that in for you guys. I will catch you